Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
Let me say something bold right up front. Most nighttime bathroom falls don't happen because someone is unsteady. They happen because the bathroom is too dark. I know it sounds simple, right? But poor lighting can turn a normal nighttime trip into a risky situation. Today, I'm going to talk about the small lighting changes that can make nighttime bathroom visits dramatically safer for you or someone you love. We're talking easy and affordable fixes that work right away. And just so you know who's guiding you here, I'm Robin Schultz, a senior home safety specialist, and I've spent years helping older adults stay safe and confident in their homes, especially in the bathroom, which is one of the highest risk rooms in the house. You know, when we think about bathroom safety, we usually jump straight into things like grab bars and non-slip mats. And those things absolutely matter. But lighting often gets overlooked, even though it plays such a big role in keeping us steady and aware, especially at night. Here's what I mean. Your eyes don't adjust as quickly in the dark as they used to. That's just the aging process doing its thing. So even a short walk toward a dim bathroom can feel kind of risky. And once you're inside, there's shadows and glare and uneven lighting that can all trick your brain into misjudging steps or surfaces. And that is when slips happen. So let's talk about some simple but powerful lighting tips that can make nighttime bathroom trips much safer. First, think about pathway lighting. If someone has to walk from the bedroom to the bathroom, you want a gentle, clear glow gliding the way. I always recommend motion-activated night lights for this. They pop on as soon as you step out of bed, and they keep you from fumbling for switches in the dark. And the nice thing is, these lights don't have to be bright. A soft, warm glow is enough to help you see where you're going without blinding you. Next, let's look at the bathroom entry itself. A lot of people rely only on the overhead light, which can feel harsh and disorienting when you're waking up at 2 a.m. Instead, try adding a low-level light near the floor or along the baseboards. These are great because they give you visibility without that sudden spotlight effect. Now, once you're actually in the bathroom, you want to make sure the lighting is even. Older adults often struggle with glare, so we want to avoid super shiny surfaces with bright light bouncing off of them. Soft, diffused lighting is your best friend here. You know what I mean. I'm talking about lighting that spreads gently instead of creating sharp shadows. One of my favorite tips is to use an LED strip under the vanity or along the toe kick area. It creates just enough brightness to navigate safely, but it isn't overwhelming. And because it's low to the ground, it doesn't interfere with your nighttime vision as much as overhead lights do. Now let's talk about toilet lighting too. The toilet is the target after all, right? You want to make it easy to see. You can get motion-activated toilet lights that will glow softly inside the bowl. I know it sounds a little funny, but trust me, they work. They help people find the toilet quickly and safely without turning on bright overhead lights. And while we're in that area, remember this. Moving from bright light to dark light, or vice versa, is hard on aging eyes. So we want lighting that stays consistent. Keep the pathway lighting, the bathroom lighting, and the toilet lighting all in the same brightness range. That way your eyes do less adjusting and you feel steadier the whole time. Another area to think about is the shower or the tub. Now, you don't need to light up the shower at 3 a.m., of course, but you do want enough lighting around that zone so the edge is clearly visible. This will help to prevent missteps, especially for people who walk close to the shower threshold or are grabbing a wall for support. Here's a simple rule I use all the time. If there's anything in the bathroom someone might bump into or trip over, make sure it is well lit. And here's something else that often gets overlooked: bulb color. Aim for warm white or soft white bulbs, usually around 2700 to 3000 kelvins. That range is gentle on the eyes and reduces glare. Having bright white or cool white bulbs can feel sharp, especially at night, and they can make it harder to see subtle changes in depth. And let's talk about dimmers. I love dimmers. They let you customize the lighting level based on the time of day. For nighttime bathroom trips, being able to keep the lights low but steady can make a huge difference in safety and comfort. And while we're at it, don't forget backup lighting. If you live in an area prone to power outages, a plug-in emergency light that turns on automatically when the electricity goes out can be a lifesaver. You never want to walk toward a bathroom in complete darkness. I also want to touch on something else that's important here. Sometimes older adults avoid drinking water before bed because they're afraid of getting up and having a nighttime fall. But the real solution is not to drink less, it's to make the bathroom safer. When the path is well lit, the bathroom is gently illuminated, and the lighting doesn't create harsh shadows, people feel more confident getting up when they need to, and confidence in itself is a safety tool. So let me summarize the simple upgrades you can start with. Motion-activated pathway lighting, low-level bathroom lighting instead of overhead glare, even diffused lighting to avoid shadows, soft white bulbs for gentle visibility, toilet lights or under vanity lights for guidance, nighttime light levels that match throughout the space, and emergency backup lights for outages. None of these changes require a remodel. Most of them plug in, stick on, or screw in. But the impact they make on nighttime safety is huge. So if you've been worried about someone getting up at night, or maybe you're noticing your own hesitation during those late bathroom trips, try a few of these lighting ideas. You'll be surprised by how much calmer and safer the whole experience feels. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer too. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an Aging in Place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. Then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Oh yes, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel or to this podcast yet, go ahead and do that right now. Until next time, take care. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.